Hey guys, so as most of you probably know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. rescued Daniel Sousa from the depths of cancellation, gave him an amazing home on the show, and basically every scene he's in, I'm like, man, I need to rewatch Agent Carter because I miss him. I have not rewatched Agent Carter in literal years, but I have enjoyed Daniel Sousa, I miss seeing him on screen, and I thought if I just start a reaction series to Agent Carter, maybe it'll make the loss of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. hurt a little bit less. I don't know if that's possible, but we're gonna try. So let's do it. Let's dive right back into the world of Peggy Carter, Jarvis, Daniel Sousa, Jack Thompson. Let's do it. Peggy Carter!
This thing's moving too fast and it's heading for New York.
Give me your coordinates, I'll find you a safe landing site.
Oh, damn. The way I have to like pause it like that. I love how that just transitioned from her staring out the window and like remembering to her tea kettle going off. That was a beautiful transition. "1946, bitch." The fact that she has those 2 bullet wounds right there just reminds me of Bobby. Someone please tell me where the Agent Carter soundtrack is and why I actually can sing that song almost word for word after years of not seeing this show. Also, I love how they're interspersing her daily life with her actions in the war. Like, it kind of shows that she's still suffering from the grief of it and like kind of touches on PTSD she might have from it, and like really shows that she hasn't moved on yet, which makes sense since the timestamp literally said this is 1946. And it hasn't been that long. Also, I just really love period shows, and I love just, oh, I love Agent Carter. Wow, I really missed this show. Why the heck did it get cancelled?
I had to show a guy from Canarsie how to use a rivet gun.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I have tuberculosis.
Thanks, by the way. You loaned this to me last night while you were at work.
It looks better on you. Kind of thing might really catch a man's eye.
We all need a friend like Colleen. Look at her.
Say on a date?
Well, don't hold your breath, especially with tuberculosis.
You know, there's a difference between being an independent woman and a spinster.
Is it the shoes? Oh, the iconic scene.
We just caught a red ball out of DC. All hands on deck. Meaning cover the phones.
Rose, forward all calls to the briefing room. Covered. Shall we?
I love her. I love her. I love her confidence. I feel like if you're really struggling in a work environment, you gotta rewatch Agent Carter because her confidence is inspiring.
Did you knowingly sell military-grade technology to enemies of the United States?
Not knowingly.
Did you do it unknowingly?
By definition, that would be impossible to answer.
The way Howard is mouthing off on Capitol Hill. But not really, because he actually kind of answered the question.
Howard Stark is not only in contempt of Congress, he's a fugitive from justice. Find him. Squeeze him till he loses his sense of humor.
Why the heck did Jack Thompson's like muscles twitch like he was clenching his jaw like he's so excited to get in there?
We're all aware of your record, Agent. I'm sure being Captain America's liaison brought you into contact with all sorts of interesting people. But the war's over. Let the professionals decide who's worth going after.
Rude. She's a professional. She's seen more action than half of you. What?
Like Carter knew a lot of guys during the war.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
I wasn't talking to you. You owe the lady an apology. Oh, you standing up for her now, Susan?
Yeah.
Better hurry, I don't have all day. Huh? Oh, okay.
Poor Sousa.
You're an agent, they treat you like a secretary. I just wanted
And
that.
I'm grateful. I'm also more than capable of handling whatever these adolescents throw at me.
Yes, ma'am.
He immediately went into yes ma'am mode. He's like, alright, my bad. Didn't mean to overstep it. I just really like you. You know, I respect you and I am in love with strong women. I love watching how quickly and easily he was ready to stand up to defend Peggy, especially after watching the speech he gave Daisy about how people like her sometimes need people like him to be there to support. And I'm just like, Yes, man. Daniel Sousa in this supportive role for all these strong women is just, oh, it's given me life.
I want to be a little busy with your friend Stark. If you don't mind, these surveillance reports need to be filed in. You're really so much better at that kind of thing.
What kind of thing is that, Agent Thompson?
The alphabet? I can teach you. Let's start with words starting with A.
Thanks, kid. Adios.
Oh.
Wiedersehen.
The fact that Jack just called her kid just hits too close to home because I feel like I deal with that at work. And it's like, just because the next youngest person at the office is like 49 years old does not mean you get to call the millennial / Gen Z, whatever the heck I am, depending on who is determining the dateline, a kid, okay? We're competent. And it's worse because it's like Peggy and Jack are probably the same age. So, rude. That was a very long, slightly personal rant about people calling me kid, and I feel like we just need to play Taylor Swift. Don't call me kid, fam. Don't do it. God, Peggy put up with so much shit. And the fact that it's not just Peggy putting up with all this shit. It's like literally every single woman who was trying to make a name for themselves and work a career back in the day, they all had to go through this. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Aloha.
Poor guy. Heard he got his personality shut off anyway, Gino.
It's just a matter of time before Broadway calls.
I'm afraid I can't carry a tune.
Doesn't matter when you got legs like yours.
This is supposed to be a BLT? Where's the girl?
Is he irregular?
Yeah. But
Regular what? I'm not allowed to say on the clock.
See you later.
Don't mind me. The fact I haven't watched this in years and I can still remember some of the iconic lines is killing me. I love the show. Also, what the heck happened to like cute diners like this where you could just go get a pie out of a little thing? That's so cute. That's like a fancy looking vending machine, but like with better food.
Miss Carter?
Do I know you?
Oh, we haven't had the pleasure. You're coming with me.
If Jarvis and Howard weren't such drama kings, they would have just talked to Peggy and she would have come with them. Jarvis would not have needed to get punched, but also could we please talk about how that kinda resembles Coulson coming out of the corner and being like, oh, welcome to level 7, sorry that corner was dark, couldn't help myself. I feel like that was supposed to sort of resemble that, and I love it.
Technically, we're not even sure it works, but well, let's face it. I invented it, so it works.
Not wrong.
That stuff forever fabricated.
Boom.
This much would level a city block.
I owe you one, pal.
You know what? I'm so freaking here for Peggy and Howard being platonic friends. Like, look at their friendship. That's so cute, and it kills me because you know that Peggy would have been the godmother to Tony. So I don't know why that didn't happen, because I feel like even after Howard died, Tony still would have had Peggy in his life. Like, I don't understand how Peggy was not also an influence in Tony's life. Like, why didn't we use that? Why did the MCU not actually utilize Peggy Carter more than they did? The question of the hour and life.
You never have any trouble finding a man.
The trick is finding the right one.
Right partner. Can we talk about how Jack Thompson like freezed all of Howard's bank accounts and also like grounded his planes and everything, and yet Howard is still very clearly leaving New York? Question mark at the SSR skill there.
Call anytime before 9.
What happens at 9?
My wife and I go to bed.
7 o'clock, Sherry. 8 o'clock, Benny Goodman. 9 o'clock, bed.
You're new to espionage, aren't you?
Far from it. Last summer, I caught the cook pocketing the good spoons.
I can't. Peggy is like, why is this who I'm being partnered with? Oh my god. He's such a noob.
What now, Miss Carter?
Now?
I go to work. Hell yes, girl.
I'm sorry, Daniel, but Stark hates water. He can't even swim.
Really?
He tried to kiss me on VE Day. I knocked him into the Thames. We had to get frogmen to fish him out.
The way she just sort of blew a hole in his plan, protected Howard's cover, and also gave some backstory. No one's doing more than Peggy Carter. But also, do you think that's a lie, or do you think that actually happened? Because I feel like Howard trying to kiss her and her pushing him into the water, that probably did happen.
Ground and beans over there, Carter? This is Field Agent Solomon.
Rude.
It's okay, Chief. Let her stay. Maybe she'll learn something.
Rude.
Thank you, Agent. I already have.
What do you really want?
He knows.
I wonder if I might request a sick day.
What's the matter? Got a headache?
Amongst other things. Ladies' things.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, sure. Take the day. Go shopping. Whatever makes you feel better.
The way every single man in the room was just like, nope, don't want to hear about that. Blood? Nope, get the heck out of here. Don't want to think about it. That is the grossest thing we've ever heard, and we have lived through war. Like, bro, that's so funny. Also, I am just always here for weaponized femininity when it stems from the fact that people are underestimating women just because of the stereotypes of being a woman that they themselves have created. Like, I am so here for it, and I am so here for Peggy capitalizing on it. Like, she turns the way they underestimate her into one of her greatest strengths, and that is just so inspirational and just so amazing. Like, I love it. The way she expertly dodged that camera flash too. The skill.
Hey boss, there's a guy downstairs that's... I guess I'll just have him wait.
Well, that was a bit premature.
It's just crazy to me because he did it to himself. Like, again, she literally uses other people's actions and other people's thoughts as her weapon. Like, the fact that he literally went for the kiss and then got knocked out, like, obviously she definitely could have kissed him anyways after she had gotten the information from him, but the fact that he did it to himself is just, that's hilarious to me.
Boss?
The classic, hit them over the head with the stapler. Love it.
What?
That dip me, honest to God, just feels like Natasha Romanoff being like, kiss me in Winter Soldier, and I'm here for it.
Maybe we shouldn't have spent all that time changing our clothes.
I can't deal with that.
I knew you're too great a catch to be alone for too long. I want you to tell me all about it in the morning.
That is so sad. She won't get a morning. I remembered that she diffused the bomb in the bathroom, but for some reason I completely forgot she literally diffused it with a perfume spritzer. Like, she's literally squishing it with a vintage perfume bottle. No one's doing it like Peggy Carter did it, you know? Like, that is skill. Also, I really appreciate that her hair looks greasy and kind of sweaty.
Colleen? Is everything alright?
Oh shit. Oh. On the bright side, it looks like she went out without much pain, like just one and done. She got knocked out, but that absolutely sucks. Also, if Peggy had not called, hey, Colleen, from the bathroom, do you think that person would have just left the apartment out the window? Like, would they have thought they killed Peggy sleeping in bed? Oh, that's dangerously close. Ooh. Ooh. That's how you take out the trash right there. That is literally so sad that she had to lose someone else in her life. Like, let Peggy Carter get close to somebody without them ending up dead. Thank you. Please.
I seem to have a habit of losing people closest to me. Perhaps losing is too nice a word. I get them killed, and now Colleen is dead. Because of me.
The way she's putting the weight of every single person's death in her life on her shoulders is just brutal. And also harkens back to Sousa's quote with Daisy, because they really are so similar. Like, they carry the weight of the deaths in their lives just on their souls, honestly.
I've read your war record. You are a credit to your profession.
Not a credit to her gender, a credit to her profession, aka she ranks higher than everyone else, just on an equal level. Jarvis, love your word choice there, boy.
Where does your wife think you are right now?
One of Mr. Stark's more amorous admirers has refused to vacate his penthouse. I am presently supervising her extraction.
The way Anna and Jarvis are just like, yeah, Howard's just like that. We live with it.
A lanthanum carbon alloy. Rather clever. I might add rather unstable.
Was that Irish?
Sorry. Still haven't quite got
It's fine.
Sousa like making noise to let people know that he's in the room because he doesn't want to like interrupt their personal private moments.
Of course, I didn't die, which was inconvenient because the chaplain had already trashed my footlocker. Still missing half my stuff. Can't find my leg anywhere.
Cannot deal with him. Cannot deal with him.
Daniel, you're one of the lucky ones.
What did Sousa need in the storage closet of files? Like, he came in and he left. He didn't get a single thing. He just like, I'm gonna give her privacy. I'll come back and get my important file in a bit. But I'll let her be alone in there for a little moment. I'm sorry, were those sparks? Is that an electric fence? Did Peggy Carter just climb an electric fence? Girl, what the heck? The flaw of radios, honestly.
That's far enough.
Shit. Him holding that one up, like, I've got this, I'll drop it, like he doesn't have like 50,000 of them behind him.
You're not gonna like the future, such as it is. 30 seconds, Agent.
The way he literally gave her the countdown, like 30 seconds, that's how much you have to run the heck out of here. That was nice. He could have just thrown it and she would have been running without knowing how long she had.
Where are you?
Just keep driving.
Can you be slightly more specific?
No!
Miss Carter?
The skill and the like analysis of the physics needed to like angle at the exact time where she would land on the roof of that car. Dude, Peggy Carter's mind is working faster than like anything.
Drive faster. We've only got 10 seconds.
We've only got 10 seconds, which means not only was she running and calculating the angle she needed to jump on top of the car while it's moving, she also had the countdown in her head of how long they had left. That's crazy. I'm going faster is only going 75. Okay.
Looking for an angry blonde. Have you called my house?
And that is where my promotion comes in, Chief. I talked to the club photographer. Thinks he got a shot of her.
That's where my promotion comes in. I talked to the photographer who takes photos. Was it just easier to get promotions back then? Because I feel like getting photos from the event is like common sense. Wouldn't that be the first thing anyone thinks to look for? Like photos of the event to see if they got the blonde. Like why is he coming in here like, oh yeah, that's where my promotion comes in? Like bro, that is like the bare minimum you should be doing is getting the photos. Like what?
I'm thinking real hard about kissing you right now, son.
What?
Yeah, I'll tell him. Double time this over to.
Did people like not think to get the photos of the event back in the day? I feel like that's obvious.
Your brains aren't your best feature.
I understand you're not happy with your meal.
You work here?
Unfortunately, no. Once you start to bleed, you'll lose consciousness in 15 seconds. You'll die in 90 unless someone comes to your aid. To prevent this not entirely unfortunate event from occurring, I suggest you find a new place to eat. Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Tip generously.
The way Peggy just handled that is like inspirational. Like, yes, girl, use the science against them. No wonder she is Gemma Simmons' icon, honestly. Angie.
Miss Carter's an excellent choice. I don't think she'll have any suspicions at all.
I love how they're trying to set it up. They're like, oh, they're lying to Peggy, which like they kind of sort of are, but like Howard isn't the enemy, you know? I love how they're trying to throw in that suspicion, but like watching it back, it's like, oh, this means nothing. God, I forgot how much I missed Peggy Carter, and I feel like it is just so inspirational to watch this show and just see her being so badass on screen. And I'm not even apologizing for how much I love Peggy Carter. Like, she is literally amazing. Straight up a superhero in her own right, and just, I love seeing her in her element, like, ooh, I am very excited about this rewatch, if you could not tell. Let me know your thoughts on the episode or the reaction or Agent Carter in general down below. I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. I will see you guys for the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.